years and years, I blamed my father for the fact that I have a fear of people I love leaving me. I also have a fear that somebody's anger will lead to them leaving me. And that's because my father died when I was 7. And so I blamed him for all of that. And I blamed my mother for my sense of inadequacy as a writer, because she told me, after I said I wanted to become a novelist, she said that only really good writers could become a novelist and make a living at that. And she was just being practical, but that's how I saw it. So I took it as, that I was an inadequate writer. And so I blamed them for these things, right? My dad died when I was 7. So for all these years, I've blamed him for the fact that, that I have this fear of people leaving. It's his fault. It's my mother's fault that I'm inadequate as a writer. That's how I feel, because she said these things to me when I was, maybe 15, right? So I blamed and blamed and blamed. Here's the thing, though. And Tony Robbins points this out. I know I talk about Tony Robbins a lot, but he's a pretty amazing person. Anyway, he says that if we're blaming people for the bad stuff, we have to also blame them for the good stuff. So no matter what the circumstances that we feel they, how they wronged us or hurt us or whatever, we have to blame them for the good as well as the bad. Now, Tony talks about the fact that his mom beat him. He says she loved him, and she beat him, and that created a huge amount of struggle for him and suffering. But he says he doesn't blame her for that. Instead, he blames her for the fact that he's devoted his life to lessen other people's suffering, and that he became the person he is. So if I were to shift this around, which I really have done, I could blame my dad for my level of commitment to the people I love. I don't leave. I rarely quit anything, in fact, but especially relationships and, my family. Even, when I'm not being treated well, I don't leave. If they're angry at me, I don't leave. I'm committed to staying for the people I love. So that's the good that came out of my father dying. As for my mother telling me I was inadequate as a writer, or that's how I perceived it, instead, I blame her for the fact that I went on to become a magazine journalist and a nonfiction writer, and that I make a positive and meaningful difference with my words every day. And not only that, I teach other nonfiction writers how to do the same. Pretty amazing. Here's the thing. Life is about lessons. We're here to learn lessons. I can't think of any other reason. Well, I could come at it from a spiritual perspective and all of that, but really what we're doing here is we're learning lessons. We're growing. We're learning. We're growing. We're stepping into our power, right? So you have to see that the universe is conspiring to help you, no matter what challenging, difficult, painful situations you've had in your life. You have to see that the universe is conspiring to help you to step into your best self, to be stronger, to take back your power, to take what you're learning and put it to use. Because that's what's happening here. And as long as you're reacting and blaming, you don't have any power. So you have to take back your power and learn how to respond. Choose how to respond. Are you going to respond by saying, I'm a victim? Or are you going to respond by saying, I am a choice here? And these things happen to me, and maybe I didn't choose those, at least not consciously, but I'm going to choose how I respond to that. Not react. I'm not going to react as a victim and be angry and blaming. I'm going to respond by saying, okay, that happened, and now who do I want to be, knowing what I know and experiencing what I've experienced? Who do I want to be? It's your responsibility to do that. You have choice. Your responsibility to take back your power, to choose your response to what's happened to you in the past and coming in the future, to learn from it, to take the lessons, and then to grow and make a decision about who you want to become, to step into your best self. That's what this is about. So whatever or whomever, whatever situation or whatever people you've been blaming for how they treated you or what happened, stop. Give it up. Forgive. Stop blaming for the bad stuff and instead blame for the good stuff. If your boss fired you, you can blame him all you want, but did that result in you having a better job? Did you hate that job anyway, and now you have the opportunity to find a job you love more? Yes, blame him for that. Did your spouse cheat on you. Okay, that sucked. But instead of blaming them for leaving you alone and cheating on you and being dishonest and untrustworthy and all those things, move forward and make a choice. Take back your power. Decide to blame them for showing you that you deserve more. You deserve better. You deserve someone who's loyal and honest, treats you with the respect you deserve. And that now you have the opportunity to find that person. And if you've already found that person, all the more reason to blame that ex for the fact that you now have a true, honest, strong, loving relationship. So begin blaming for the good. Blame for the good stuff, not just the bad stuff. Matter of fact, stop blaming for the bad stuff and blame for the good stuff. Take back your power, learn, grow. Learn and grow, step into your best self. I'm Nina Amir, I'm the Inspiration to Creation Coach. I help people combine their passion with their purpose so they get inspired, take inspired action, and get inspired results. I'm a certified high performance coach, which means that I help people master their psychology, their physiology, their productivity, their persuasion ability, and their purpose. I help you get more clarity, energy, courage, effectiveness, and focus, as well as influence. And all of this affects every aspect of your life, personally, professionally, all of it. Helps you get from where you are now to where you want to go faster than you thought possible. So if that's of interest to you, fill out the application at ninaamir.com/free session. ninaamir.com/free session. You'll see the link after this. Let's get on the phone or a Zoom call for an hour and a half, and let's talk about clarity, energy, courage, productivity, and influence. Let's talk about high performance. I'll give you some tips and strategies you can put to use immediately, and we'll see if we're a good fit to work together. I promise you'll take away some things you can use right away, and it's all on me. It's free. And, if we're a good match, maybe you want to go ahead and do some group coaching with me, group high performance coaching, or you want to do some one-on-one coaching with me. If you're an author, you can go to ninaamir.com and you can fill out a form for a 15-minute session, or just email me at nina@ninaamir.com, or go to ninaamir.com. I think I gave you my email address. There's just say you'd like to have a 15-minute session with me to talk about your book, okay? And to see where you are and how I might be able to help you move forward. So that's it for today, okay? Stop blaming for the bad, blame for the good. Tell me how that goes for you in a comment down below. Okay, share this video with other people, read the related blog post, and until I talk to you next time, go out there and achieve more inspired results.